Well, now that got quite interested at the end. It got good at the end now because seeing how like Tariq's connections was able to get like the dash cam footage of Kate Egan's apartment. Well, yeah, well, house and basically saw that it was Diana wearing the wig of like a red wig, and it's like she sees it at the end. She's like, what is this? Like, yo, your sister did something here. So it's like, okay, now that she knows that basically Drew and Diana did have something to do with it, that they tried to get her going. I was like, oh man, like she was so pissed off. She was trying to get out. I was like, oh man. And then Kane was running out with the gun. He can't shoot them. He wanted to, but it's like he can't shoot. They come on, it's hard. It's really hard on his part. I was like, oh damn, like she flipped out. So I'm telling you, like it was alright. Like this episode was alright. It was a little spicy at the end, but because in the beginning parts of it, we seen like Tariq and Brayden, they sell them off their cars because it's like, they need the money, they need the product. And then that's when, Tariq goes over to like Davis's place to work, and he was just talking with him, and he was like, do you know anybody? Right? And then he's like, oh, I got a guy I know. And then that's when he brings him over to Zion. He meets him, and then that's when Zion talks about like, oh, like, Ghost was smart. Like, he knew how to solve problems. Then he looked at Braden, and he was just like, I wonder, are you crazy? Just like Tommy, right? Because he was like, you found yourself a white boy like Ghost did. I was like, oh, damn. I was like, oh, man. But, I mean, damn, it's kind of, that's why I said it's kind of crazy, because it's just like, everybody within that world knew who James St. Patrick was. It's crazy. It's just like, little guys like him that you never thought of to know or whatever, or just kept their business hidden, was, oh yeah, we knew. I was like, damn. I was like, damn. And it's crazy too, because like David said, he's like, because of the name of St. Patrick, that's the only reason why Zion was able to like, all right, let's see who you are. Let's see. But Tariq got the W at the end because he basically manipulates Effie to say like, oh yeah, this product on the campus, and it's like, okay. And then word gets to Noma that supposedly there's work like products. Nah, hold up, like have somebody handle it. So that's when Kane goes over. So I guess his friend Bird or whatever, he talks about it. So he's like, all right, let me know when the next shipment's gonna be. So that's when they burn up the shipment, and then that's when Don Carter, he's on the scene because he had Obi. He was trying to like talk to him, and he's like, oh, so about the whole green cards thing. So he's like, I know like Rashard Tate, probably helped you out, and who's connected to Rashard Tate, Tariq St. Patrick. So he makes a phone call, talks to his brother, and then that's when Drew is there. Drew screws him over later and was like, oh yeah, I want a promotion. Like I want a promotion. So they go over to Noma's, and he's explaining, oh, Ice got me, no big deal, right? And she's like, okay. And then that's when Drew just lets out the bag, like, oh yeah, like the green cards and Rashard Tate. So he's like, what are you doing? Like, this isn't the deal. And then she's like, green cards, Rashard Tate, that's St. Patrick. I smell St. Patrick all over this. And then he's trying to like reason with her, and she's like, I can't deal with betrayal. And then she kills him. So I was like, okay, so there we go. Obi's gone. And then that's when she's like, oh, y'all need to handle this. Then we see Noma and Kane. So I'm like, Noma and Kane. I guess because, like, again, for Noma, it's been such a long time. And I guess maybe Noma would probably see Mecca in Kane. I mean, it's fair. It's sort of fair because you would think that, well, yeah, it's fair. Because Mecca sort of was teaching Kane. So it's fair. So Kane puts in that work, but then before that happens, that's when Effie kind of like busts in on him, like, what's going on here? So I was like, man, see, he already doing his thing, so you already know. Kane stepped out first, so that means there's no point on Effie to like really hang around with the guy, because he's sleeping with Noma now, because she's like, what you gonna do to me? He like, nah, baby, I'm gonna handle your shit. Like, turn over real quick. I got something for you. So I'm like, oh man. But then now that we've seen like more of a development on like Tariq and Braden, like they're trying to like, cause now they have the product now, and they're trying to figure a way of selling it. So that's when they like, oh, like if the party's going great, and then you got the band, we could promote the new band and make sure the new band is coming up. I don't know. I felt like I had got a small, like a reminder of like in the original Power, like on how Ghost and Tommy was selling like the drugs in a nightclub. I don't know. It just hit me like a little bit of it. I don't know if that's like a teaser of something that big that's gonna come later. I don't know, cause I felt like I don't know. Like I just had like a hint of it. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like I had like a hint of it where they're like, yeah, we're gonna be selling like the drugs and the parties, cause that's the same thing that Ghost did, where it was like with Truth, like he was selling the drugs in the nightclub, cause everybody was partying and getting rich. I don't know. I feel like maybe that's like probably it is an Easter egg to me, right? Or like a tidbit of what, like I said, what might actually happen like later on. Like maybe if Tariq does get Truth, maybe he might do what Ghost did, or maybe he might realize this is what Ghost probably did for the nightclub. So I'm like, boy, that's gonna be real interesting to see like later on. But oh my God, yo! But at the end, I was like, yo, she finds out. Mona, Jesus. Mone finds out. I was like, oh damn, she finds out. She's pissed. She is pissed. Now, seeing how she found out about that, now it's gonna be two things. She's still gonna look at Tariq and be like, okay, I found out that they did it, but was you the one that shot me? But then it might be like, okay, maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was your mom that shot me. So again, Tariq is still going to have to answer some questions, because it's like you can't really get out of that. But also, too, in the beginning when they was like trying to like search for Kate Egan, they was like, wait, she's not at the her apartment. Yeah, because she's in Chicago. So it still adds into sort of the timeline here, where it's just like in the last season she was there, but in this season, she's still in Chicago because, seeing the family, Tommy, JP, the rest of them. So it's just like, she's in Chicago right now, so they're not going to know exactly where. Well, Tariq does, but, no, I don't think he probably would. I don't know. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But now they got the truth. It was like Diana and Drew. And, I really do want to know what Mone's going to really do here, because I'm like, would you have them both murdered? Would you have them both killed? Right? But then Diana's pregnant. So that's going to be another factor as well. Like if Tariq probably even want to move in on shooting Diana or whatever, and then be like, you can't shoot me because I'm pregnant. So I'm like, oh, man. So it's going to probably put Tariq maybe in a crosshair, because it's like he wants them gone, but then at the same time, if he is the father, then he's going to be like, you can't shoot her because she might potentially be the mother of my kid. So I'm like, I got to step in on here. That's like probably maybe Diana's only like shield. But again, if Tariq finds out like that's not his kid, would he actually allow Diana to die? I don't know. I don't know if he probably will. I don't know. Depending on how ruthless he is. Because when he was in the call with Davis and he was actually talking, he was just like, about like, the product. And then that's when Davis was just like, I need my cut. I need like his 20%, because it's like Davis's life is going through hell right now as well, because he's not really in the best predicament, because it's like, his law firm, and he can't really do much because he's been disbarred, or licenses being reviewed at the moment, so he can't really do anything. So he's going to need some money and some product as well just the money, just the money to like keep him afloat. So Tariq is going to be helping him out with the legal fees, and not the legal fees, but he's going to be helping him out with the money, right? So I'm like, all right. So yeah, it's gonna be good. Oh, and lastly, I forgot about Kamal, where Don Carter had him in his office, and he was well, in the police station, and he was asking him like, oh, what do you know about like Tariq St. Patrick and about the investigation about what happened to in last season about like who was his supplier and who is he connected to, and he was asking him about the whole OB and the whole green cards thing, and he doesn't really know anything about anything. Only thing that he have is just that he arrested St. Patrick over something that he didn't do in season 2. But I mean, I feel like Don Carter's like really strategic, and I feel like he's trying to like not have the investigation on Tariq to go like how every other case goes, where it just completely flops and fails. Like he's trying to be like really strategic on how he's trying to like bring down Tariq. But Kamal, will probably be like a hindrance, and he doesn't want him nowhere near the case, as he said to his partner. But he kind of like want to just pump him for like information and then eventually get rid of him because he doesn't want any mishaps on trying to like catch Tariq. So I'm like, that's fair. That's fair, because everybody else who either tried to catch Tariq either was converted or died. So I mean, I kind of see where he's coming from at this point. Now, also, too, because I think in the trailer, we did see, like, Kane in the fighting ring. Like, he was in the fight pit as well. So I'm like, is that him trying to, like, maybe get closer to Zion? Or, I don't know. Because we did see him, like, in some sort of fighting pit. Because it's, like, it's cool. Because I'm like, oh, a fighting pit? I was like, this was going on. But it's cool because there was a lot of things that was going on in New York City. Right, like in the underground aspect that most people probably like didn't know. So whatever like Zion was doing, so he probably was most likely in like around in the original Power, like in that timeline. But he had his own product, which was cool, and he kind of like stayed out of like I guess maybe like Ghost and Tommy's way or whatever, because he talked about like he knew of them, but maybe not like working with them, right? Because again, he was like, yeah, I got my own thing. So I'm like, all right, so. We're gonna probably maybe get to see maybe more like, you know, what else is to the guy, right? And it was also cool to see like a young Mone, where she was like, you know, making like the coke and cutting it up and trying to like sell it. So I was like, all right. And she was basically saying in the beginning about how, you know, to teaching her kids to lie, but she never thought it would be used against her. Then she found out that, yo, like Diana lied, both Drew and her, they tried to get rid of you. So I'm like, ooh, shit, damn, that shit gonna be good. But, you know, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of this episode and what you think Mone's decision's gonna be, and what you think Kane, what you think Kane is gonna like, I don't know, do with this, because this is some bombshelling news here. Both of them tried to have her killed, and he couldn't shoot. So I'm like, oh, and they have to still work for Noma. So, well, actually, no, that does make sense. Why also in the trailer, that Mone was like, Kane, yeah, okay, all right. Somebody gonna die. So, let me know in the comment section down below. But like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I catch you all in the next one.